Is there a higher purpose or a karmic lesson behind the recurring cycles of war and violence that humanity is going?
To choose something new. There's so much laughter. It's like to just choose something new. I'm relaying this, not channeling direct, right? But that's what they're saying. Just choose something new. Like when they're laughing, there's so much joy because it's not like condescending. It's just the energy of joy. Choose something new. Okay, I'll allow this. Please come through. What we'd like you to understand is that the energies of war are a game of what you refer to as your old paradigm in the game of duality, the game of separation, what is often referred to, as we have mentioned, the game of the third dimensional paradigm, that which you are all breaking free of. And while there is a dark agenda and an agenda of evil to usurp human free will and to control, dominate, and manipulate and coerce them into some kind of war-based type of reality, fighting, separation, duality, right, wrong, etc. This is no longer being tolerated. Human consciousness, as it evolving, is no longer choosing it. And we are inviting more and more of you to understand energetic vibration. The energetic vibration of joy, divine inspiration, divine optimism, divine grace, divine love. These are not human emotions. These are frequencies of light. And as beings begin to recognize how they may embody these frequencies, there can be no war any longer. Humans will learn from war no more. It is simply about energetic shifting. So choose to become a new vibrational bandwidth, not so much new, it is within you already, but essentially new to your human experience. For as you do, choose new, you become a new frequency that no longer sustains the vibration of war, that no longer sustains. Let us give you a simple answer. Because in the game of right and wrong, in the game of duality, right and wrong, good and bad, yes and no, up and down, no one ever wins. No one will ever win. It will just be a constant game of right and wrong, good and bad, war and peace. There is no winning in this game. So what there is a transmutation to new frequencies, as we have stated: divine joy, divine peace, divine harmony, divine love, divine grace, divine enthusiasm, divine optimism, divine hope, divine inspiration. These frequencies, as we have stated, are energetic frequencies that humans will learn to begin to embody. And as they are embodied, these frequencies will expand. And there will be no more war, for the two are not harmonious together. With regard to the energy of karma, let us state this. Karma is simply the residue of energies unresolved, patterns that were created, patterns, programs, ways of operating, ways of being. And so it is not about good or bad or right or wrong. It is simply the residue of energies that are left from previous choices, and it could be said incarnational experiences. So when you say, is there some karmic lesson associated with the pattern of war, it is simply to desire to choose to behave differently, to choose to evolve differently, to choose differently, which has been stated. So we are simply saying the karmic lessons associated with war have just been stated. There is nothing else to explore on this topic, is there? Simply that humans must choose to realign with a source. For up until now in your linear time, there have been false authorities. That is part of the old paradigm. These false authorities, through their own personal gain, created experiences associated with war in the game of duality. And these experiences associated with war allowed for humans and others to be entrapped in this game of duality, right and wrong, good and bad, etc. And this hierarchical, oligarchical, patriarchal type of experience is what you are realizing is collapsing. So the karmic residue is simply to say there are no false authorities any longer who have power or dominion over us. This is the karmic lesson, so to speak. It is choosing the true authority, which is the true, real, and authentic connection with the source, the divine, that is within. As this choice is made, no false authority will be able to continue to control, dominate, or manipulate. That is the karmic lesson, so to speak.
To watch the full video, click on the link below, and don't forget to subscribe.